Well, it's week 26, and it's time for our mid-year shop tour. If you think that might be something you want to see, stick around, because that's what we're going to do next. Good morning and welcome to Memphis Monday 338, year 7, week 26. Every year on the 26th week at our midpoint we do a little shop tour and we add a little something to it. So today we'll do a quick shop tour, and then we're going to go through our shop projects, our upgrades we've done to the shop since the last shop tour, and that'll be it, I think. And we'll talk about any future shop projects we have in mind for future weeks. But let's knock off the chit chat and get to touring. One of the best things I got going for me on this shop is I have a shed roof that goes all the way around, that is between 12 and 13 feet wide, goes all the way around and doubles my space under the roof. I think I have about 3,000 square feet under roof. One of the benefits, I anticipated a lot of benefits from this shed roof, but one I didn't count on was that it keeps the shop very cool in the summertime, because the east, west, and south walls are completely kept out of the sun. Here's kind of an overview of the shop. I've got these 36 cabinets with storage space on the bottom and storage space at the top. I wish I'd kept this natural wood and not painted it the color of the walls, but I always show this because it's so convenient. Right there on those 2 black windows, I keep the I keep an account of what I'm working on. And here I keep all my hand tools, or not all my hand tools, but a lot of my hand tools. As far as I know, I got about everything there is. Certainly everything I need. 2 air compressors. I actually have 3, but I got 2 hooked up here. I got this one here, and I got the big one over there. And along this north wall, I got the obligatory clamp rack. My moccasin vise, I have another one in there. That's my Kreg jig. It's my new toolbox and tool stand. My outfeed table for my thickness planer. I use my chop saw quite a bit, so I keep it right here centrally located. my 25-inch drum sander, 220 volts. It's the only thing I have connected to my dust collection system there. Everything else has its own dust collection. That roar you hear in the background, that's an air conditioner. That one little window unit cools this whole place. A large workbench here with plenty of storage. I think even one of these drawers is empty. All my hoard of screws and nuts and various parts. Sometimes people ask about all this stuff. This is I was in the service, and when you get out of the service, you usually make one of these little shadow boxes, they call them, where you put all your baubles in there. And all this stuff is just stuff you collect over time, and you always throw it away. Well, I didn't throw mine away, I kept it all. So I have 75 years of accumulated memorabilia. There's my grinder, my lathe, jigsaw, there's my drill, jointer. I've got this large, heavy 48-inch belt sander here. Small belt sander here. This is a bandsaw. And I got a smaller bandsaw over here. And here's my oscillating drum sander. I've been storing my plywood up against that bulkhead there. And then a cabinet over here for more storage of wood. And then of course got my to-do list. Now one thing I've really taken a lot of time and effort on is that my cabinetry for all my different equipment, all my tools are on these movable cabinets. They all have maximum storage space, and they all have a built-in dust collection in the form of a shop vac. So when I turn on the machine, the shop vac automatically takes a suction and collects the dust. And if you want any advice, if there was one advice I would give you, is if you just start with your shop, put in plenty of lights. Figure out how many lights you need, then double it, and that's how many you ought to put in. I don't know what it is, but you turn these lights on, this place looks like a whole different place. This is what it looks like with the lights off. Talk about dreary. But if you can afford it, put the lights in. Now, one of the main benefits of having the shed roofs all the way around is a lot of this big stuff, like the cherry picker store it. You can store it outside. You don't have to keep it in your shop. And this is the east side. I got more lumber storage, some more shelves. I got 8 more drawers, more shelves. And here, I was just going to keep camping equipment in this space over here, but I ended up filling it up with wood anyway. And more wood over here. But this keeps it out of the weather, and if I need a scrap of wood, I know I got it. Okay, our last shop tour was Memphis Monday 286. 2 weeks later, in Memphis Monday 288, we built this fire water display case. The problem with it is that when people give me a jug of whiskey, I usually drink it way before I have time to put it in here. So I've gone to putting my Memphis Monday yearly notebooks in there and other memorabilia up there in the top shelf. In Memphis Monday 297, we converted several of our lights to LED, but that was only part of the adventure. It's an LED up there. In that adventure, we shortened our wiring because we had so much wire up in the overhead that it was tripping. It was putting such a drag on the voltage that it was tripping the breaker. So in 303, we did this retro mod of this little entry case here. You see these in mud rooms, you put keys and coats and stuff on them. I was pretty proud of that project. You might check it out. That's Memphis Monday 303. And for no good reason, in Memphis Monday 304, we resto modded this little Carpenter's Toolbox. It's basically just a showpiece, but the one I started with was pretty much unusable. So this one's still unusable, but looks kind of cool. And I guess probably the real reason I did the resto mod on the little toolbox is because I was building this one at the time, and it took me more than a week. Got 100% pull-out drawers. It's just a wonderful item. Got that little compartment on the top. Box joints all the way around. Flared legs. Next project was Memphis Monday 309, which is some wood reclaiming. Here's part of it here, and part of it still over on these sawhorses. My recommendation is stay away from reclaimed wood. I basically did this, help a friend of mine clean up his backyard, but I've never had a whole lot of luck with reclaimed wood. Next week in Memphis Monday 310, we replaced the floor in our trailer. Been 3/4 of a year and it's still working good. And now you're about to see the best sawhorses ever constructed. I mean, I am proud of these. Well, as proud as you can be of sawhorses anyway. This is Memphis Monday 314. We made a total of 6 of. We got 2 here, 2 over there holding that wood pile up. And then we got more Memphis Monday 315, we had another shed roof that used to sit over this wooden deck here. It only came out 10 feet, and I think it was only about 20 feet long. And anyway, it was right in the footprint of the new shed roof we were going to put in, so we had to tear it down. So if you want to see how we did that, that's in Memphis Monday 315. In Memphis Monday 316, we did this southwest and west shed roof that is 40 feet long, 13 feet wide. Got a hip roof on the corner, and it's continuous with the other shed roof. The whole shed roof complex there is 65 feet long. We put a 4x6 post along this entire 40-foot section that are spaced about 6 feet apart. We put a double header board. We have 2x6 rafters, 2x4 purlins, and all the rafters are held in with 2 hurricane ties, one on both sides. On this side, and you come over to the other side and get the same thing. By the way, this object in the middle here is one of our upcoming projects. Matter of fact, that's first on the list there, the blue trunk. They want me to restore it. Before I start, I want to make sure that I know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, next project was this Joyner's mallet. It's this head doesn't come off because a few weeks later I had to glue the head on because you're supposed to have a real small angle right here that this handle goes up into and locks, but I had the angle too great. And in Memphis Monday 329, built this stand for my toolbox to fit on. It's got the normal drawers, 100% pull-out drawers, but I included I think a novel feature here. It's got this slide-out thing here that you can set tools on. Pretty cool, isn't it? Well, that does it for another Memphis Monday 338. Today we did a shop tour and we reviewed all our shop improvement jobs we did this year. So this is our 7th year. I think we have a shop tour in all 7 years. I think we've come a long way. Well, that does it for Memphis Monday 338, year 7, week 26. Today we did a mid-year shop review. It's actually kind of interesting to go back through for me anyway, because I think I'm immersed in it. But to go back and look at the different shop reviews and see how things have changed and progressed. And I've gotten fatter and older and balder, but the alternative's not good either. And we also went over the shop improvement programs, projects that we completed this year. The major piece of furniture we constructed was toolbox and toolbox stand. But probably my most favorite thing was the sawhorses, which I've got a lot of use out of. Okay, like, favorite, share, and all stuff to you on the internet. Most important, make sure you're back here next week for another exciting Memphis Monday.